Good morning, everyone. Good morning, students. Hope so. You all are fine, fit, and healthy. Today, I'm Kavita teacher, and today we will learn about history. And in history, we will learn about one interesting topic that is lesson number 3 in history, the Harappan civilization. Already we have learned this, but today we will revise it about the Harappan civilization. And this lesson I have divided into two parts, part 1 and part 2. Today I will be taking part 1. Tomorrow I will be completing part 2. Listen very carefully because after this lesson we are having a quiz game. So we all will enjoy the quiz game. So everyone be careful, be attentive in the class. Do not move here and there. Do not leave the mobile so that you will be able to participate in the quiz game and you will be able to answer very nicely. So be ready, be attentive, and today we are going to learn part 1 of the lesson number 3, the Harappan civilization. So let's start. Hello, are you able to see the slides? Are you able to see the
No, ma'am. No,
PPT?
no,
No?
no.
Okay. Is it okay, ma'am, now? Can you see the slides?
Yes,
Hello?
yes.
Yes. Okay. Thank you. Thank you so much. Okay. Welcome you all the students in the online education. Today's subject history, and I am Kavita teacher, and we are going to learn lesson number 3, the Harappan civilization. Actually, it is already taught to you by me only. We will have a quick revision of this lesson. Okay. Today's date is 22nd September, and in this lesson, we will cover the topics which are we will learn about 3.1 Harappan civilization, 3.2 housing and town planning, 3.3 seals and pots, 3.4 the Great Bath. Let's have an introduction. What is actually the Harappan civilization is? I will explain you this again in detail. The Harappan civilization was a prosperous and flourishing urban civilization. It was developed civilization of that times. And the Harappan civilization refers to the ancient Indian civilization. Ancient means it is very old. Our history is divided into three parts. So the Harappan civilization comes under the ancient civilization, ancient Indian civilization. Now, but what actually is civilization? We'll see about it. Civilization is derived from the Latin word civis, which means someone who lives in a town. Civilization means a high level of cultural and technological development. Civilization is advanced stage of human society. Civilization means that it has a laws, culture, a regular way of getting food and protecting people. So in all, if we want to conclude what is civilization, civilization actually means the people who were living there were very much advanced and progressed as per that time. So the people who were living in the Harappan civilization, they were very much developed and advanced. So in what way they were advanced and how they were advanced, let us see ahead. Harappa is actually discovered by, it is discovered by the Rai Bahadur Sahani in 1921. Be attentive in the class because whatever main points are there, based on that you will be having a quiz game. So remember main points and be attentive here. So the Harappan civilization was discovered by Rai Bahadur Sahani. He was the archaeologist and in 1921 he discovered that. Next site, similar site was Mohenjo-daro and it was discovered by R.D. Banerjee in 1922. What is Harappa and what is Mohenjo-daro? I will explain you in next slides. See here in the map. The circled one is Harappa. It is the name of a place and Harappa civilization is found on the banks of river Ravi. You can see there Ravi river. See here Ravi river is there. This is Harappa civilization and this is the river Ravi. On the banks of river Ravi, Harappa civilization was found. And below that in the south direction, you can see here in the south direction, 650 kilometer below to the south is the Mohenjo-daro place. It is the name of a place. And here we found the Mohenjo-daro site. So this was about the position of Harappa and the Mohenjo-daro. Archaeological excavation in 1921 CE at Harappa in the Punjab on the banks of river Ravi. Now only I told you that Harappa civilization was found on the banks of river Ravi. You can see in the photo also. Here is a Ravi river and here is the Harappa situated. But what do you mean by archaeological excavation? All the time I am talking about archaeology and what is excavation? Let us see. Archaeology means study of the past based on objects or parts of buildings that are found in the ground. Archaeology means the scientific study of remains such as pots, seals, monuments, building structures, stone walls, paintings, toys, vessels. Excavation means what? Excavation means the process of digging. Hence, archaeological excavation means a systematic and scientific study of remains of past through digging. So, in short, we can conclude that archaeological excavation means digging the earth, digging the ground, and taking out whatever was remaining, whatever is there that is found. It can be seals, spots, or artifacts. It can be the skeleton. It can be anything. So taking out that and studying that systematically and scientifically, that is called as a archaeological excavation. Now here you can see Harappan civilization and it is found at the river, on the banks of the river Ravi in Punjab. Remember these main points so that you will be able to answer the quiz game at the end of this lesson. Now, similar sites are found at other places also. So, which are these places? Let us see here. See here is the Kalibangan. Here is the Dholavira. Here is the Lothal. Here is the Daimabad. And one more is there, Surkotada. Similar things, similar remains are found at this places also, like Harappa and Mohenjo-daro. At Kalibangan, Dholavira, Lothal, Daimabad, and Surkotada. So remember these places also. There was a great resemblance in the remains found at these places. Resemblance means similarity, means whatever things are found, whatever remaining things that we dug out and we found from under the ground, that remains got the similarity on these places. The similarity was running roads, houses. So whatever place great similarity with seals, spots, toys, and the burial customs. So now I talk about the Harappan civilization. Let us see this in short. Archaeological excavation at Harappa in the Punjab on the banks of river Ravi. And that is how the civilization came to be known as Harappan civilization. And remember this, that other name for Harappan civilization is Indus civilization, because the Harappan civilization was found in the Indus Valley. So Harappan civilization is also called as the Indus civilization. Excavations are also carried out at Mohenjo-daro, a place about 650 kilometers to the south of Harappa in the Indus Valley. There was a striking resemblance, that is similarity, between the remains of structure and artifacts found at the two places. Similar remains have been found at Dholavira, Lothal, Kalibangan, Daimabad, Surkotada, etc. So this everything was about the Harappan civilization. What actually Harappan civilization is. Now we will learn about the Harappan civilization in detail. We'll see about how were the houses and the town planning at the Harappan civilization. If you see around you, you will find that the houses around you may be of flat roof, maybe of sloping roof, maybe tile. So we'll see how the housing and planning was there at the time of Harappan. They have prepared, they have constructed, also used, and they used stones also. So stones to construct the houses. Each house was huge, big, having much more space around the central courtyard. Means what you can see in the picture also. Central courtyard. Courtyard means something that is central, that is the middle of the place. And the courtyard is actually a place, an open air area surrounded by the rooms or by tall walls or by buildings. So central courtyard, you can understand it as main part, airy part, you can say. And around that, rooms are built or walls are built. That is called as the central courtyard. So that time were very much spacious, and the rooms were built around the central courtyard. Each house had wells, bathrooms, and toilets. Means Harappan civilization is so old, then also they had wells, bathrooms, and toilets. There was a provision to carry sewage from the house along with an excellent drainage system in which baked earthen conduits were used. Sewage means what? Sewage means the waste water or dirty water that we throw out from our house. Nowadays, we throw that water in the gutter or nalas. Yes. So like that only, there was the excellent drainage system. They used to, um, they had a excellent drainage system means what? They use the baked bricks around it, and here the new word had come, that is conduits. Conduits is a pipe or a channel or a small tunnel through which water flows. You can see in the picture also, there is a pipe and there is a small tunnel and channel, that is called as a conduits, through which the wastewater can can be thrown out. The streets had covered drains built with bricks. Means on that, beside that streets, there were the big nalas or gutters, and that were covered. Means from this we come to know that how they were very much careful about the public health and public hygiene. How are the streets? Let us see that the streets were broad and laid down in a grid pattern. In the photo also you can see the grid pattern. Grid patterns means you can say the horizontal and the vertical lines, and due to that it cuts uh, each other at 90-degree, and it is formed in a square form, something which is in pattern of straight line which cross over each other forming squares. That is a grid pattern. So the streets were very much broad and it was in a grid pattern. The houses were built in a rectangular blocks. So houses of that time were in rectangular shape, you can say. Each town was divided into two or more sections protected by separate fortification. Means the town had two parts. Sections means two parts, two or more parts, and it is protected by separate fortification. Fortification means boundary wall. You can see in the photo also, around the town there was a big wall, defensive wall, protective wall you can say, or boundary wall. And inside that were the town, and it was divided into two or more parts. So till now we learned about the how were the houses and the town planning of the Harappan civilization. We'll see again this in the short. The houses and other structures in Harappan civilization were mainly built with baked bricks. So mostly the Harappan people use the baked bricks for construction. In some cases, in some places, unbaked bricks and stones were also used for construction. So beside the baked bricks, they used unbaked bricks also and stones also. The houses had rooms built around a central courtyard. The houses had wells, bathrooms, and toilets. There was an excellent drainage system in which baked earthen conduits were used. The streets had covered drains built with bricks. This shows great concern regarding public health because the drainage system was covered. Now we'll learn about the 3.3 seals and the pots. How were the seals and the pots of that time? Harappan seals were mostly square shaped, made from a stone, aztetite. Remember this name? They used the stone. The name of the stone was aztetite, and the seals were mostly square shaped. Astatite means what? You can see in the photo also, in the picture. Astatite is a grayish green brown color stone. It is magnesium rich mineral. So mostly they used the stone astatite for making the seals, and the seals were mostly square in shape. Human and animal figures like elephants, tigers, oxen were engraved on them. You can see in the picture, these are the seals, and on that you can see the pictures or the figures of the elephant, tigers. There were human figures also. Engraved means what? Engraved means to carve or to cut something like stone or metal for making designs and pictures. That means engraved. The seal were used for stamping. So these people used the seal for stamping. There was some pictographical writing at the top of the seal. You can see in the picture pictographical writing. What is pictographical writing? Pictographical means anything which is having a drawing or painting or a pictures. It means a picture representing a word, phrase, or an idea. That means the pictographical writing. You can see in the figure also, in the photo also. Pots and vessels of various sizes were of red terracotta. What is terracotta? Terracotta is a brownish red clay soil that is baked for making pots and statues. So terracotta is nothing. Terracotta is a soil only. It is a red brownish soil. And by using this terracotta soil, they used to make pots and the vessels of different sizes. In the photo, you can see some pots are big, some are heighted, some are slim, some are very broad. So different pots and vessels they used, and they prepared it by using the red terracotta soil. Designs of leaves, flowers, and animals motifs on these pots were in black color. You see in the picture, there is a pot, white color, and there is a design in black color, and you can see in the pots, on the pot, there are the designs of leaves, flowers, and animal motifs. What is motif? Motifs means picture or pattern, means motif. So there was a repeated design of motifs or animals or leaves on the pots. There was a custom of burial of dead along with pots. Burial means what? Burial means a program when a dead body is put in the ground. That is the burial program. So you can see in the picture also, the people who used to die, they used to bury them along with the pots. Around that skeleton, you can see the pots. This was a custom of that time. So now we finish with the 3.3 seals and pots. In seals and pots, let us summarize this. The seals of the Harappan civilization were mainly square shaped and made from a stone called astatite. So they used the stone astatite, and the seals were mostly square in shape. These seals bear pictures of animals. They include pictures of real animals like bulls, buffaloes, oxen, elephants, rhinos, tigers, etc. And also of imaginary ones like the unicorn. Human figures are also seen on the pots. These seals were used as stamps. So this was about the seals and the pots that were there in the Harappan civilization. Now let us move to the next point. Next point is the Great Bath. Now remember this is very interesting. The Great Bath is, you can call it as like a swimming pool or a swimming tank. It was discovered at Mohenjo-daro. Remember this point. that the Great Bath, we have discovered this Great Bath at the place Mohenjo-daro. So how was this Great Bath? Let us see. It is like a swimming pool or swimming tank. So it was discovered at Mohenjo-daro and it was 12 meters long, 7 meters wide and 2.5-meter deep. So such was the swimming pool or swimming tank of that time. Means the Harappan civilization was so much progress that they have a swimming tank or a great bath for bathing. There were steps leading down to the tank on both the sides. So you can see in the photo also there are the steps or staircase you can see, which will lead to the tank so that people can go down in the tank. The inner side of the tank was lined with baked bricks to prevent the seepage of water. So inner side of the tank was made with the baked brick. They used the baked brick so that the tank should not leak. Seepage means the process of leakage, means to avoid that leakage, they use the baked bricks from the inner side of the tank. Provision was also made for draining, cleaning, and refilling the tank from time to time. So they had the provision how to clean that swimming tank, how to clean that the great bath, how to drain off the water that is there, and how to refill the tank. So they had the provisions of all these things. So we'll see the great bath in short. A spacious bath has been discovered at Mohenjo-daro. So we have found this great bath. The great bath means a swimming pool or swimming tank. It was very spacious. Very spacious means very big. And we found this, we discovered this at Mohenjo-daro place. The tank in the great bath was nearly 2.5 meters deep. It was 12 meters long and 7 meters wide. It was lined with baked bricks to prevent seepage of water. They used the baked bricks so that the water should not leak. So that is why they use the baked bricks around the tank. There were steps leading down to the tank. There were also a provision for draining, cleaning, and refilling the tank from time to time. So, such was the great bath that is found at Mohenjo-daro place. Now, we'll summarize this again. What we have learned today, what we have revised today. Let us see. First point we revised about the meaning of civilization. Civilization is a human society which is having its own social organization and culture, or we can say it is the advanced stage of human society. That is the civilization. Then we studied about why Harappan civilization is named so. Why Harappan civilization is given the name so? Because it is found at the place, at the Harappa place, at the name of the Harappa place, or the other name for Harappan civilization is Indus civilization. Remember this also. We found, we studied about the location of Harappan civilization. Where is Harappa and where is Mohenjo-daro? We saw that in the map. Then we revised about the houses and the town planning of Harappan people. How are the houses they have prepared, what they use for the construction. Mostly they used baked bricks and sometimes they use unbaked bricks and stones also. And the how was the town planning? Towns were mostly in a grid pattern, you can say, which was having a boundary wall, defensive wall, or a fortification. So such was the houses and the town planning at that time. Then we studied about the point number 5, seals and the pots they used. So mostly the seals they used are made from a stone that is astatite, and the seals are mostly square in shape and many animals, designs or pictures or leaves are engraved on them. And pots were used for making the pots. They use the terracotta soil. Terracotta is a red clay soil, brownish soil, which is used for making pots and the statues. So this was about the seals and the pots they use. Then lastly, we revised the Great Bath. The Great Bath is, we found this Great Bath at Mohenjo-daro place, and this Great Bath is very much spacious, and it has all the modern conditions or modern facilities of at that time also. So this everything is about this lesson, part 1. Now here we'll start the quiz contest. Please unmute your mics. All the students unmute your mics. We'll play the game. We'll play the quiz today, and the questions are based on the lesson only. Please unmute your mic. Question number 1 is, when did the first archaeological excavation begin at Harappa in the Punjab? Option A, 1912. Option B. What is the answer?
19.
Hello. 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 What is the answer?
1921.
Very good. 1921. 1921 CE. Option number C is the correct answer. Yes. What's your name, beta? What's your name? Who gave me answer?
Kirti.
Kirti. Very good. So the first archaeological excavation began at Harappa in 1921 CE. Remember this? Now we'll go for the next question. Be quicker. All the students, be quick. We are playing a game. The student who will give me the answer first, that student will be the winner. Okay? See the next question. Which stone was mainly used for making seals in Harappan civilization? Which stone was used for seals? Acetite, carnelian, or bloodstone?
Bloodstone.
What is the answer?
Bloodstone.
What is the answer? Is it correct? Is it correct? Other students, please reply. Is it correct answer? What they used for seals in the Harappan civilization? Acetite, carnelian, or bloodstone? What is the correct answer? Option number A, B, or C?
Acetite.
Yes, the correct answer is acetite. They use the acetite stone for making seals. What is your name, beta? Who gave me answer?
Sanket.
Sanket. Very good. Excellent. Excellent one. So they used acetite stone. Acetite stone is a grayish green brown color stone, and they use the stone for making seals. Okay. Be ready for the next question, for the next quiz. Okay, next question. Be ready. Be attentive. Okay, here is the next question. What is Harappan civilization also known as? What is the other name for Harappan civilization? A, Vedic civilization. B, Indus civilization. C, Mohenjo-daro civilization. D, Ravi civilization.
Mohenjo-daro civilization. C.
What is the other name given to the Harappan civilization?
C.
Find it out fast. A, B, C, D. What is the answer? It is found in the Indus Valley. Remember this. I have already told you that Harappan civilization is found on the banks of river Ravi in the Indus Valley. So what is the other name given to the Harappan civilization?
B.
B. What is the answer? B. Indus civilization. Who gave me answer?
Miss Ritu.
Ritu. Very good, Ritu. So the Harappan civilization is also known as Indus civilization because it is found in the Indus Valley. So Harappan civilization is also called as the Indus Valley civilization. Understood? Ready for the next question? We'll go for the next question. Okay. Where was the spacious bath, the great bath discovered? The great bath, where we have found the great bath? At Punjab, at Mohenjo-daro, at Kalibangan, or at Harappa?
At Harappa.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Are you sure? What about other students? Where we found the great bath? Now only I taught you this.
Kalibanga.
Remember this. Come on. Where is the great bath?
At Punjab.
At Mohenjo-daro.
Haven't you heard properly?
At Punjab.
B.
Who will give confirm answer? Who knows the confirm answer? Come on. Where is the great bath?
B.
B. Who is giving me answer?
Sridhanu.
What's your name? What's your name, beta?
Sridhanu.
Shidanu. Okay, very good. We have found the great bath. We have discovered the great bath at Mohenjo-daro place. Remember this. Don't forget all these things, huh? Okay. Very good, Shanu. Now we'll go to the next question. Be prepared. Okay. Which of these sites are not related to Indus Valley civilization? Indus Valley civilization means Harappa civilization. Number 1, A. Kalibangan, B. Lothal, C. Legacy, D. Surkotada. I already explained you that similar remains are found at these places. In this, all the names of these places I told you. So, which place is not related to the Harappa civilization? Kalibangan, have you heard of Kalibangan? Lothal, Legacy, and Surkotada. Three places will be there in the Harappa civilization, and only one place is not there. One will be the odd man out. So what is that answer? A, B, C, or D? What is the answer? I have shown this in the map.
C.
C. Very good. What's your name, beta?
Miss Ritu.
Ritu. Excellent, Ritu. So here, which of these sites are not related to Indus Valley civilization, that is Harappa civilization? I already explained you in the map that similar remains are found at Kalibangan also, Lothal, Surkotada, Daimabad, all at these places we have found the similar remains. But I have not talked to you about the Legacy. Legacy is a different place. Okay. Okay, now we'll see the next one. Be ready for the next question. Okay. Dash is a reddish brown clay that has been baked and used by the people of Indus Valley civilization. A. Terracotta, B. Clay soil, C. Black soil, D. Fertile soil. What does Harappan people use for making pots? What is the answer? Terracotta. Who gave the answer? Who gave the answer? Kirti. Excellent, Kirti. So they used terracotta soil. Terracotta is a reddish brown clay that they used, and they baked it, and they made from this pots. Okay. Now we'll go to the next question. Be ready. Be attentive. Okay. Mohenjo-daro was discovered by Dash in 1922 and 23. Question is, who discovered Mohenjo-daro? Option number A, S.R. Rao, B, S.K. Manju, C, Dayaram Sahani, D, Rakhaldas Banerjee. What is the answer? Come on. Who discovered? Come on, students. In the starting of the lesson only, I told you about this. Who discovered Mohenjo-daro site? Any doubts you're having? A, B,
Miss, can I
C,
say?
or D? Say.
Miss D.
D. Very good. What's your name?
Ritu
What's your name,
Vishwakarma.
beta? Ritu, excellent. Very good. So, Adi Banerjee means Rakhaldas Banerjee. He discovered the Mohenjo-daro site. Okay, very good, Ritu. Now we'll go for the next question. Now this is your homework. So did you like this? Did you like this game? Did you enjoy the game? Yes or no? Did you enjoy this game?
I enjoyed.
Yes, enjoyed. Tomorrow also we will be having a quiz game. Okay. First
Yes,
of all, we'll about the homework. What is your today's homework? Use outline map of India and show the following places in the map. So what you will do, you will take the outline map of India, and I had already shown you all these places in the lesson, or you can search on the Google, where are these places, and you will show these places on the map of India. Places, first of all, you will show Harappa, then Mohenjo-daro, Kalibangan, Dholavira, Lothal, Daimabad, Surkotada. All these places you will show on the map of India. This is your today's homework. Take the screenshot of this, and tomorrow I will ask you this homework. Tomorrow we will be meeting again. So all the students, thank you so much for participating in the lesson. Hope so you have enjoyed this quiz game. Today we have completed the lesson number 3, Harappan Civilization, part 1. Tomorrow, again we will meet. We will be completing part 2. And again, we will be having an interesting quiz game tomorrow also. So till then, bye. See you tomorrow. Take care. Bye, everyone. Bye.